Hello there, welcome to today's class. Today we'll be dealing with the subject beauty and cosmetology, and we'll be looking at the topic the skin. And for the objective of the lesson, by the end of this lesson, all the students should be able to first of all define the skin, identify the various layers in the skin. Then they will go further to look at the function of the skin, what the importance is, and then recognize different skin types, and finally mention common skin. But we can't start before defining what the skin is. It is the outermost covering of our body, as simple as that. And it's often referred to as the largest organ in the body because of the level of its spread, which covers the entire body. And one of the major functions is that it protects the body and it influences your beauty and your health. Now, let's look at the parts. Basically, there are three parts. We have the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Very important. But within this entire skin structure, you have the air, you have the veins, the arteries, the sweat glands, the hair bulb, and even the um, adipose tissue. Now let's delve what the epidermis stands for. Epidermis is the outer layer that you see. So if you look at your skin right now, that is the first thing you see. And basically, its job is to protect and help regulate basic body temperature. And that's where the skin color lives, the melanin content. Further to look at the dermis. The dermis is just a little lower than the epidermis. And the major function here is that it carries all the nerve endings and it houses the blood vessels. Even the oil gland and the sweat gland all are domiciled in the dermis. And we move to part of it, which is the hypodermis. The hypodermis is basically the deepest layer of the skin, and it connects the dermis layer with our muscles and bones, majorly uh, getting to touch the adipose tissue. Now, this is just a wordy mention. The adipose tissue is also known as the body fat. Now, that exists immediately after the skin before we get in touch with the muscles and bones. That's where you see the outer. Delving into the subject matter, what are then the functions or the importance of the skin? Firstly, they protect the body. Number two, they are in charge of regulating the body's temperature. Next, we look at how they help with sensation as one of the five senses. And then the skin pore produces sweat. And then lastly, for the sake of this lesson, it helps with production and reception of vitamins. Now, there are various skin type, but we will limit it to six major type. We have the five major skin type. We'll look at the normal skin type, the oily skin type, the dry skin type, and we have the combination of either of these, and then we have the sensitive skin type. So it's important that knowing your skin type will help you choose the right product to use in form of cosmetics and the other content you use on your skin. So basic skincare tips. Number one, you must endeavor to wash regularly. That is taking your bath. Use suitable products, not harsh or rough products. You must drink enough water to keep your body moist. And then you avoid harsh chemicals. Practice good hygiene, very important. And I can't leave before mentioning that there are common skin problems that we do see. Example, we have pimples known as acne. We also have dry skin Then we have sunburns, we have eczema and hyperpigmentation. Very important. Now, why do we need skincare or why is skincare important? It enhances beauty, it prevents skin problems, and it also builds confidence. It helps professionals advise clients on what and what not to use. Then we have class activity. So we will now recess for some few minutes as we will return to our discussion and discuss on what skin type do you think you have, and also you mention one way you care for your skin. And at the end of this lesson, basically, there will be a quiz posted for you to take, and it will serve as your evaluation. So it's advised you handle and take care of that immediately after watching this video. And remember, we have discussed the definition and the meaning of skin, the skin, and we also looked at the skin as the largest body organ. We then looked at it as the basic layers, the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Then we also talked about the various type of skin, and lastly, we talked about how to take care of your skin to make it look healthy. So until our next class, stay blessed and have a fun-filled day. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.